transported to a brilliant sci-fi universe filled with imaginative characters, high-tech weapons and gadgets, and unprecedented action-packed shooting adventure. Welcome to the brave new world of Ratchet and Clank.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Ratchet and Clank. Oh boy, hopefully there's no technical difficulties with this one. Because I've been having a lot of difficulties with Arkham City. But yeah. Ratchet and Clank, I'd probably say this is my all-time favorite game series, even though it's been a couple of years since I've really sat down to play all of them in a row. And I'm not going to promise that I'll be able to do all of these games in a row like I did with Spyro, but hey, what the hell. But also I'm playing the Softy HD remaster for the PS3, and it's not the best remaster. Like, the entire trilogy as a whole just has a bunch of glitches. I mean, Ratchet & Clank 1 probably has the least glitches out of all of them. I feel like I need to turn that down a bit. Turn it down just a bit more, actually. If it sounds too quiet on my end, I'll probably just turn it back up, but hopefully I don't want the music to be too loud for, like, the recording, because music tends to be pretty loud in Ratchet & Clank games. Anyways, let's get started, and yes, we're going for 100%, as usual. One thing I should probably mention, though, let's go to the trophy collection here. 97%? Yeah, still haven't gotten that, so, and don't even think for a second that I'm going to be getting that on screen. Unless by some luck it also counts bolts that you collect in a new save file. Dear God, I hope it does. Anyways, let's get started. And another thing I should mention, you're only allowed 5 save files, which is dumb. I mean the PS2 version only allowed 5 save files, but there's no reason you should have a limit on the PS3 version. It's the thing I hate with the 3DS, is that you can't save to your SD card.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
These cutscenes are quiet for some reason. I guess I'll have to keep quiet because even if you turn on subtitles, they don't appear in the cutscenes for some reason. Like, the subtitles don't appear in pre-rendered cutscenes, I mean. I should have mentioned that. For some reason, they couldn't code that for this game. I mean, no one's talking here, so I guess I can talk anyway. Alrighty. And the cool thing I need to invert this camera first. Oh, I love this. They changed this from the PS2 version. Instead of a memory card, it's a brain. I think that's funny. Reversed fast. Subtitles on. And help desk. I'll leave it on for the heck of it. Just turn my headset down because that's actually quite loud. Yeah, HD remasters have never been good with sound mixing. Except Kingdom Hearts.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The Help Desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation.
So one cool thing about Ratchet & Clank is that at the start of each level you get this nice sort of, I don't know, I guess scenic view of the area that you're in. And one thing you'll immediately notice is that the atmosphere in these planets is really tiny. Because you can see straight into outer space. I don't know. I just think that's kind of cool. And it explains how they were able to get around from planet to planet so fast. Like, planets are much closer together than they really should be. Of course, the other explanation is it's cartoon, who gives a shit. Anyways, hey look, it's Green Lantern, I mean Captain Quark. Oh man, I love this series so much. Like, I'm really excited to play at least the main console games. Not so much the spin-off games, but I mean, yeah, whatever. Speaking of which, I haven't played All for One yet. I haven't played the PSP games either, but honestly, I don't think I want to. Just don't seem anywhere near as good as these games. But I do love the original trilogy, I love the future trilogy. I really liked Into the Nexus. Yeah, I'll interrupt that message right now, thank you. Yeah. And some of you might recognize from Spyro that these frogs make the same sound the I don't know, fodder frogs made. Like, that's the word they gave for animals that give you butterflies in those games, is fodder. F-O-D-D-E-R. Not to be confused with biological fodder. Yeah, expect to see this a lot, by the way. Just a lot of me not talking and just collecting bolts. Oh yeah. Love that. And look, weapons that I'm probably not going to use that much, because they're honestly not that useful in this game. Or at least they're not as needed at the beginning part of the game.
To use your bomb glove, press the circle button to equip it, and the circle button again to follow. You can also use it in first person by holding down the L1 button.
Now you can probably expect me to get a bit confused here because in the PS3 games you use R1 to fire your weapons instead of circle. I mean, I think in the future trilogy you could still use circle if you wanted to, but I prefer to use R1. So I'm hoping that won't screw me up too much. This game is so fun, though. It looks pretty nice too. I mean, it's obviously not the best looking game, even on the PS2, but I don't know. The visuals just work well with the game, in my opinion, and they do get better in 2 and 3. But I do love how it's not trying to be like super realistic or anything. I'm very excited to see the Ratchet & Clank movie in February. It is February, right?
Interesting. You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Looks like a
Currently I'm
submarine.
in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of...
Novalis.
My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made.
Well, that sucks for you.
Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
Bleh. He has a ponytail.
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
How convenient.
I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
Yo, let's not worry about the ominous dudes landing on our planet right now.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Oh, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops.
Duh.
I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Yay. Alrighty then. Gotta love that PS3 default saving thingy. It only does that to replace the memory card icon from the original game. Turn this down again, because that is loud. Like, holy crap, I never realized how quiet the cutscenes were here. I mean, they're not too quiet. The opening ones were really quiet for some reason. Anyways, swimming. It's similar to how it works in Spyro, except a bit better. It's this time you use square and X to dive and rise. Now we turn the bolt crank, and also you'll notice a nice widescreen glitch over there on the right. Oh well. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. Mushrooms, go bye-bye. Oops, ow. Da, da, da. I really like the music in Ratchet and Clank, actually. It's not something a lot of people really talk about, but it's all just very nicely composed, and some of it is just kind of ambient. Like, I think this, I mean, I wouldn't say it's not catchy, but it's not particularly like something you'll remember very well after listening to it the first time. But it's still very nice to listen to, and there are a lot of really catchy songs in the Ratchet and Clank games. I believe the composer, I could be wrong about this might, because I don't know if they use different composers in the later games, but I believe the composer's name is David Burgood or something. I do not recall. I actually have the music right here, and I can confirm that to you guys. After I go through all this other music that I don't listen to because my brother put it all on here. Let's see here. I'll scroll down quite a bit because it's down in the R's. Yeah, here we go. Ratchet and Clank 1. Yep, David Burgood is the composer, and just for the heck of it, I think there's a lot of different composers actually for this game. Yeah. Yeah, David Burgood does quite a bit of the soundtrack actually. That does say Burgood, right? And I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Burgod. David B. We're just gonna call him that from now on. Yeah, he did the entire the entire PS2 stuff. What did he do? Did he also do? I mean, I don't have all of the tracks on here. I only have like a select few of my favorites, but yeah, he did quite a bit of the music. I think he might have stopped at a crack in time, though. Yeah, looks like it. They got a different composer. Boris Salcho. Okay. Well, there you go. There's your music composer. I don't have to spend forever trying to think of who the music composer is because it's right there. But yeah, he does a really nice job. Makes a lot of really memorable tracks. Some of them are only really memorable if you've played the game a lot, like this track for instance. Here we go, we're all full on bomb glove ammo. Get rid of that. And look, a gold bolt. What is wrong with me today? Gold bolt! Now, gold bolts aren't really going to have much of a use until you get to the New Game Plus mode of the game, where you get to keep all your weapons, and you can also upgrade, I believe, 10 of them to gold versions of the weapons. So that would be... So there's something to look forward to. I'm not actually going to do that, because I've already done it on my other file where I have 100%, so... yeah. Wonder how far I can make it in this game without dying. Probably won't make it that far, but, I mean... If you guys know my luck, I typically die by just jumping into bottomless pits like an idiot. You know, it's funny. The day I'm recording this is September the 27th. And before I started recording, I looked online to see like when Spyro is going to be done. Spyro is going to be done in like 2 weeks. So I'm recording this 2 weeks ahead of time. And I'm actually recording this alongside Arkham City, so it's like gonna be recording Arkham City on Fridays, Ratchet and Clank on Saturdays. That'll be fun. My first time juggling 2 games. I'm like halfway done with Arkham City. By halfway done, I mean I have like 20 parts. Which is a lot. Probably gonna be my longest LP this far. Get out of here, boy. See, I like that. If the bullets fall where you can't get them, they'll just come right to you. Why can't every game do that? Yeah. And Insomniac's just a really great team. They're very good developers. I will admit that some of their recent games have been kind of like, I'm not that interested in Resistance. I played the demo for Fuse, wasn't really that fond of it. Seems like it would be okay, like, if you had a few extra players with you, but I don't know. And now they're making and now, actually they're releasing next month an Xbox One exclusive game because they're no longer working exclusively with Sony. And that game looks pretty fun. It looks like Jet Set Radio with monsters to me, despite its flaws, I really did enjoy Jet Set Radio, so that does look pretty fun. But I don't have the Xbox One, and I don't plan on getting one just for one game. So sorry, Insomniac.
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows 2 weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
If you recognize that guy's voice, that is the janitor from Scrubs. I don't know his name exactly, but, you know, I haven't seen Scrubs in years. That was actually a pretty funny show.
Geronimo!
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
I know, who does that?
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarx.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.